Hey guys, welcome back to What Do You Watch? I'm Michael Kovacevich. Today, it's This Week in Trailers. We're going to talk about my top 3 trailers of the past week and talk about what is getting me excited to go see these movies. Hey guys, so the first trailer I want to talk about this week is for the movie Unbroken, and it's directed by Angelina Jolie. It's the true story about Louis Zamperini, who was an Olympic runner and then went off to World War II, and actually his plane crash landed in the Pacific and he ends up getting rescued by Japanese sailors and goes into a Japanese internment camp. And it's kind of a story about surviving through that and persevering through his tough childhood, going into the Olympics, etc. And it stars Jack O'Connell, and this movie looks really exciting to me. It's got it's based on a book, so it's based on a true story, based on a novel, well, not a novel, based on autobiography, and it just looks like Angelina Jolie is going to bring a really nice look to this whole picture. It just looks go watch the trailer. It looks really good. Alright guys, so the second trailer I got is more of a propaganda video that they're kind of using to gain interest. So the first video is for Mockingjay Part 1. The first video was propaganda of President Snow addressing the people, and he had PETA on the right, and trying to talk about Pan Am, you know, Pan Am today, Pan Am tomorrow, Pan Am forever. But this one is even more interesting because we have Joanna as well on the side of President Snow. He's doing a very similar address, but with the addition of Joanna on his left, and then a bunch of soldiers surrounding him. And what happens at the end of this one is we get a little cut. There's a little bit of cut. I don't want to spoil it. It's a trailer, but there's a little cutaway, and it's almost as if, like, you know, the signal's getting hacked, and you see Beatty from the last movie. Was like kind of was one of the tributes. He was the one that used his intelligence and kind of figured things out with electricity and whatnot. Anyway, but he goes on the screen and he says, the Mockingjay lives. So he's announcing to everybody that Katniss is alive, because I mean, people obviously aren't sure. She got rescued, she disappeared, etc. Nice, really kind of propaganda thing that they were doing. So they had this propaganda for the Capitol in the last one, then there's this propaganda again for the Capitol in this one, but we have the Rebel Underground kind of breaking in. So we see this like struggles going on. You know, that they're fighting for control of the districts, and we can see that, and it's very exciting because it's not giving you a straightforward trailer with all the, you know, all your standard music and your intros and all that nonsense and all the it's just straightforward viral goodness. Check it out. Alright guys, so the third trailer I got for you this week is Exodus: Gods and Kings. It's a retelling of the story of Moses leading the slaves out of Egypt. It's got Christian Bale as Moses, Joel Edgerton as Ramses. He's the guy who played Lars Ulwin in episode 3, if you don't know who that is. It also has Aaron Paul as Joshua. It's got Sigourney Weaver. It's got Ben Kingsley. And the movie's directed by Ridley Scott. It's got Steven Zalia as the writer, and he was one of the writers on Schindler's List, American Gangster, Gangs of New York. So it's got a really good cast. It's got a really solid production team. So we got good writing, good directing. I'm really excited to see it. A couple other trailers I didn't get to mention this week. Vincent St. Cloud. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's going to be a really interesting Bill Murray movie. Also, Jimmy. It's a new movie about Jimi Hendrix, who has Andre 3000 starring in that. So go check that out as well. And let us know down in the comments if you enjoyed This Week in Trailers, if you enjoyed the trailers we talked about. Also, go ahead and like and subscribe while you're down there, and we're going to be trying to do this every week. So just go ahead and tell us, you know, what kind of trailers you enjoyed from this past week, and if you're excited to go see these movies that I mentioned as much as I am. See you guys next time.